Hey you guys, it's Kaylee. I am back with another thrift haul. I have been filming my rear off lately. Nikki and I both have to prepare for this upcoming course group mentorship that we are so excited to bring to you. So I've been working hard, filming a lot of like exclusive videos, things, we don't talk about all the time, just really sitting down and getting those done and providing a lot of value. But it does make me miss, my regular content, which I want to make sure to stick with. And so I'm excited to just dive into some thrift haul items. I have a bunch of items here. You guys can't even see. There's bags and totes just everywhere right now that are unprocessed. And since I have to go through them anyways, I figured I would go ahead and share with you guys what I got. So Joe and I just went on a trip down to the Kentucky/Cincinnati area of Ohio. So took a little trip and did a mixture of things, stopped at thrift stores, started this new venture, checking out this vintage warehouse. So I might tell you guys more about that in the future. It's kind of a long story, but it was a pretty big trip for us because we sourced on the way there, we sourced while we were there, and we did a little bit of sourcing on the way back too. So lots of stuff from that trip. I mean, I don't even know. I probably have at least 200 items here. So definitely going to break this stuff up, but it's all mixed. So it's a mixture of thrift stores. It's a mixture of stuff from that vintage warehouse. Just really cool pieces. Glad to have the opportunity to find it. So let's dive in. As usual, I am trying to focus on a high sell-through rate model, which means, checking comps before I pick stuff up, and also a high average sale price. So some of these things might be higher average sale price, but have a slightly lower sell-through rate, but I got them because I figured even if I'm willing to sit on them, they're going to sell for quite a bit. So that is the story there, and I'll try to differentiate for you guys. I'm not 100% sure exactly how much all of the stuff is going to sell for, but I have a good feeling about it. So this first one is a bathing suit, surprisingly. So though it may not seem like it, I am going to start preparing for spring probably in 1 to 2 months. Apparently people actually start looking for bathing suits in February, which is like crazy to me, but that is what data shows on Google searches. So I'm just getting prepared early. This is definitely one, I don't know if we'll go ahead and list this. I normally don't hold stuff back, but this might be one I hold for like a month or two. This is an Ann Cole collection. I got this mostly for style. It is very retro looking. It is new with tags. It is vintage. I don't know how vintage, but it's just a really nice cut, neutral bathing suit. And yeah, could not say no to that. All right, next up, this is the brand Theory. This is a very classic jacket, like a trench, double-breasted trench coat. It has some nice color blocking details as well. I don't normally pick up Theory, but in fall and winter, if I can find nicer materials or like an outerwear piece, a more substantial piece, I will definitely get it because it does retail for a lot. And I find that if I price competitively, it does move. Not sure on the pricing for that one. I would guess probably at least $50 for the trench coat. The bathing suit, I don't know. That's more style based, so I'm going to have to kind of do a little bit of research on that. But the bathing suit, I'd probably guess maybe $35 and up in the spring and summertime. This next one is another high ASP, but maybe not high sell-through rate, Diane von Furstenberg. This seems like a more modern dress. I really like Diane von Furstenberg, although like I said, sometimes I have to wait a little bit. This one I feel like is going to do well because it's hot pink. Barbiecore is still very trendy right now, so I thought this would do well. Plus it's just a really nice office dress with a bright pop of color. I'll probably do a style name search on that just in case it is super modern and hope that it does well. I don't even know where I got half this stuff. Like I said, it's all mixed, dumped into a tote. The next one is an LL Bean men's, I think it's pronounced chamois cloth shirt. That's how someone told me. I would have pronounced it camois or chamois, but someone says pronounced chamois. You guys will let me know, I'm sure. This is a men's shirt, vintage, and it is like just a really nice like shacket style, so heavier duty shirt. I find that this does really well, and LL Bean in general, like I'm always looking for in the thrift stores because everybody passes on LL Bean. I don't pick up everything, but most of the stuff, especially the men's stuff, does have a pretty good sell-through rate. So it is a brand I'm on the hunt for. All right, next up we have a Ralph Lauren piece. This is 100% silk, and it is a longer length dress. So because of that, I felt pretty comfortable getting it. Very gorgeous, kind of like muted, neutral, darker colors too, which I feel like do better in fall and winter. And it also has the tie to it as well. Just a gorgeous piece, definitely one I'll probably have to sit on for a little bit, but I feel like it'll sell well. I guess 35 to 40 on that. Here's another one of the LL Bean chamois cloth shirts, and this one is also a men's. I have to do my research on this. I haven't comped the LL Bean chamois cloths in a while, but I just got it because I found it at a thrift store and like picking up LL Bean men's stuff. It just performs really well. I know it'll sell good. If I had to guess, I'd guess probably 30 to 35 on those. Here's another Diane von Furstenberg. This one is super thick, kind of a scuba feel material wrap dress, and wrap dress definitely is going to add value. I'm doing a terrible job of showing you, but it is a true wrap dress, and wrap dresses and faux wrap dresses are very flattering styles, so people really like getting those. I'm not sure what I will price that one at. All right, this next one is just a vintage dead stock, meaning new with tags, but vintage midi skirt. This one I got for style, just very artsy, kind of bohemian style, full button front, which seems to be very popular right now. So that's definitely going to add some value. And like I said, it is longer length. I would guess it is midi to maxi length. I will have to do some research on that one. All right, this next one is a designer brand that I do like finding. Again, I usually have to sit on it for a little bit. Took a lot of risks on some cool designer pieces that we found. Tadashi Soji, I think is how it's pronounced. This is a designer. This one is vintage too, and it is a very classic satin maxi length black skirt with a slit in the back. Don't know comps, but I have sold Tadashi for, I don't know, probably anywhere from like $30 all the way up to over $100. So like I said, I think it just really depends on what the piece is. But I do like picking up the designer sometimes, especially when it's, you know, a neutral piece that could go with pretty much anything. All right, this next one, I don't know how it made it in. I shouldn't have grabbed that. All right, next up, this is Polo by Ralph Lauren. I like getting this stuff in larger sizes, and this is their Pima Soft Touch. This is probably only going to be like 20 to 25 bucks, but I do have some really good luck selling Ralph Lauren pieces, particularly the larger sizes. So really good finds there. And I feel like I have quite a bit that I found on this trip. This is Jane Barnes. This is a men's shirt, and it is 100% silk. It's size extra large. Very like kind of trippy multicolor, which I heard is coming back in style, the kind of like 70s, 80s look. People are liking the multicolor stuff. So got this one. Like I said, lots of factor stacking, but in general, this brand in the past has performed pretty well for me if the right factors are there. All right, I'm gonna quit bending down and hop into this bag here. We're just gonna jump around because like I said, it's all over the place. And I also learned that that area, most of the thrift stores do not have bags. You have to bring your own, which I was not very prepared for. So that was interesting. Okay, I found quite a few trendy modern brand pieces. This is Pilcrow by Anthropologie. This is a size medium. This is a super soft and cozy ribbed neutral colored sweater. Very trendy, so incredibly soft. Feels like it might have a cashmere blend, if not a viscose. Let's see. It has neither. It is just polyester. I'm surprised by that. It is super, super soft. So I think someone's really going to like this. It feels in really great condition, kind of oversized and, you know, pretty tried and true for Anthropologie. Same thing with this one. This one's actually inside out. I think it might be reversible. It's kind of a mustardy yellow, kind of marigold color. Very trendy color right now. And this is Free People size large. I have really good luck with Free People large and up. So I really wanted to get this. It's kind of like a teddy sweatshirty feel, oversized. Absolutely love the color on this, and need to do a style search on this because it seems very unique, but just very on trend for the season. I would guess probably at least 30 for both of those pieces. Also found a Sundance item, another trendy brand, and also Sundance larger sizes perform amazing, even if it's something basic. So size large, I'm gonna get it. This is a cute little thermal piece. It is a nice pink color, and it does have some contrasting sleeves here. I need to do a style search on that as well. A lot of these like trendier brands, I do feel like you have to look up the style quite a bit. All right, this one I took a little bit of a risk on. I paid up for it. I paid 10 bucks, but it is new without tags. It comes with the little button here. It is Isaac Mizrahi. This brand is sold on QVC, I believe, and in some other places, and it is a larger size, size 14. And this is a really nice, real suede leather moto jacket. I got this for a couple different reasons. Larger size, good material, new without tags. Plus, I really like the jewel tone of this. Normally, I would say neutral colors perform better, but jewel tone is really popular right now for the season. So I thought that that would perform really well. Since I paid 10, I'm hoping for at least $40 for that. I'll probably, I think I was going to list it a little bit higher than that, actually at like 60. Another Free People larger size. I hit somebody's collection, I think. This is a tiered hoodie. Didn't look up the style because it was a size large and a more substantial piece. I just went ahead and got it. Super cute. Love the like tiered look. I'll definitely have to do a style search on that. All right, this might be one of those things I hold back. Again, I've never held stuff back, but I'm starting to think just, you know, when I come across pieces that I know are like really good during a certain season that'll probably always be good, I just want to pick them up, but I also don't want to continue dropping the price on them if they don't sell in this current season. So this would be one of those pieces. This is Batula, which is made by Birkenstock. It actually says that down in here. This is in really great condition, pair of white thong sandals in a larger size too. So couldn't say no to those. I paid $8.19 for them. And yeah, really, really good stuff. Not for the season I'm in, but like I said, it might sell now. I'm determining, what would you guys do? Would you go ahead and list it, or would you hold on to it? I usually just list it. I'm debating. We'll see. All right, next up is Harley Davidson. This is a brand that really does not perform well for me anymore. Like, it really depends. But sometimes the women's larger sizes can do good. I can still usually only get like 20, 25 bucks for it. So this is a size large. I took a risk on this because it's very Y2K. It's got the like long sleeve, short sleeve thing going on. It's got a little bit of embroidery. I thought this was very trendy. I'm actually probably going to price this up at 30 bucks. That like long sleeve, short sleeve combo is a very Y2K style, and I think it's going to perform well. So I did grab that one. Like I said, I'll probably price it at 30. This is another Free People piece. This is their line New Romantics, which I have not found in a while. I paid a little bit up for this. I paid $8.99, but this thing is really gorgeous. And this one is a size large too, so that's another main reason that I paid up. Kind of has some sheer overlay details, neutral color. I expect at least 30 on that, if not more. Okay, this is a modern band tee, artist tee, I guess I would call it. This is by a Christian singer called Lauren Daigle. I don't know if you guys have ever heard her music. She's really good. And she also, like, even though she's a Christian musician, I can't talk today, musician, she like went mainstream because she went so popular so quickly because her stuff's really good. So she was on, like, you know, the radio on non-Christian music radios, and she just got really popular. So you guys might have heard of her. This is her Look Up Child tour, and surprisingly, not surprisingly, I know why, she has a really great following. Her stuff has a really good sell-through rate on eBay. It doesn't go for much. It's like 20, 25 bucks, but the sell-through rate is there. So anytime I find her stuff, I get it. And I know it's not technically supporting her because the funds aren't going to her, but I like supporting a Christian artist. So got that. Probably will list it for $25. This is a brand I normally only get in plus sizes. However, I checked the comps for size large tops when they're new with tags, and it actually had a pretty decent sell-through rate. So I grabbed this one. I paid like $5 for this, I think, at a thrift store, and I'm going to list that for $25 to $30. Quaker Factory. All right, this is a really gorgeous piece. I'm considering keeping this for myself. This is by the brand Cayley NYC, which is a little bit more popular on Poshmark. I have found or been sent in wholesale Cayley NYC silk tank tops is how I found out about them. They have a really good following for that. I didn't know, to be honest, that they made anything besides silk pieces. So when I saw this, I was like, brand retails for a lot. Let me check into this. Definitely not 100% sell-through on eBay, but Poshmark comps look pretty solid for this. And this is a size large, very trendy, kind of like boxy, oversized cardigan. It's got some nice pearl details, lacy puff sleeves, just like more embellished details that people look for during this time of the year. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to try it on, but if I don't end up keeping that, I am going to list it, and I'm hoping it'll probably sell on Poshmark, and I'm guessing it'll probably sell, I don't know, I'm probably going to price it kind of high at like 40 or 50 just because the brand is really good. All right, here's another one of those Quaker Factory size large, but new with tags, tops. Same thing with this, probably going to list it for about $25 to $30. This is Joe's. I'm like, where did this come from? Here's another Free People item. This is a size extra large, so I paid extra for that reason. I paid $8.99 for this as well, but extra large is a really great size in Free People, Madewell Anthropologie. It sells really well for me, so I'm gonna get it. And this is a really gorgeous piece. It is very like lacy, crochet-ish, very nice neutral kind of minimalist colors, and it has an open back with ties. This is like giving me very cottage core peasanty vibes because of this detail here. So I'll probably put cottage core in the listing, and I'm gonna do a specific style search just because that is a brand I do that on, and maybe to list for less or more, but I'm guessing probably like 35 on that. All right, and then this piece is Karl Lagerfeld Paris, which is a pretty good designer brand. This brand is hit or miss. I think for the most part I stick to larger sizes. This happens to be an extra large and new with tags, so it was like a yes for me. But good sell-through rate in this size. This is a really nice kind of scuba knit feeling officey top, and it has some really dainty details. Like I said, people during this time of the year like those little like embellished details. Feels a little bit more fancy for the holidays. So With that being new with tags, I'll probably list it like 35 to 40. Otherwise, when I find them pre-owned, I usually go with like 25 to 30 on those. All right, let's do one more bag and then I'm gonna get off here because there's just too much to do in one sitting. This is Soft Surroundings. This is a size large. I do like picking up usually just the larger sizes, but some of the smaller stuff, depending on what it is, performs well also. This is a very true to season, larger size, heathered little sweater top. And it has like a Henley detail with some, is that called mother of pearl? I can't remember. The like shell buttons. So I thought that would do well. All right, Joe found these for me and he was like, do you want them? And I was like, yeah. So I stole these from him. I paid up for these. I paid 11 bucks, but they are Y2K or possibly 90s. I got to check the tag. Nike Air Jordan velour sweatpants. Very Y2K and trendy right now. So I expect these will do really well. Plus they're men's and they're kind of neutral colored. Are they black or are they blue? Pretty sure they're black, but they're kind of giving me blue right now. Very great condition. I'm probably going to list these kind of high. I'm going to go against the grain on the comps on this and go for like 50, maybe 60, just because I think mine's a little bit different than the ones that are listed or that have sold. And I'll do that from time to time with pricing, just because, you know, I go on and the closest things I can find are priced a certain way. If I feel like I've got a little bit more of a special item, I'll add a few bucks to it. And it usually works out. I usually price it pretty appropriately. Here's another Free People size large item that I also paid up for $8.99, I think. Yeah, but it's the size large. Really nice long sleeve billowy top in a nice like minty green color. Thought this was really gorgeous. We'll definitely do a style search on that one. All right, this is another Sundance piece. This is also a size large, same thing. I get these sizes all day long. I mean, definitely look up, you know, your styles, make sure they're trendy, but the larger sizes in these brands perform extremely well for me. This is like a lacy overlay top. I won't expect too much on that unless I look up the style and it's really good. So I'm going to say 25 for now. All right, this one I am also going to try on. This is a Free People size medium. I also paid $8.99. Got this mainly for myself, but we'll see. It's very gorgeous. It's very like peasant-y, but feminine, but dark colored, like all the things I love. And I really love the like balloon bishopy sleeves. The only thing I'm worried about is this part right here is super sheer, and I'm trying to, I don't know if I want to share this part of my life yet, but I'm trying to dress a little bit more modestly, which is something that I didn't always do in the past. I used to have like a really different style. You guys probably know from, you know, the tattoos and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's been weighing heavy on my heart, and not to say that I'm going like head to toe in clothing, but I've just been thinking about it a lot lately. So sometimes I'll see stuff and I'm like, that's super cute. I would totally wear that. But then I try it on. I'm like, this is a little bit too risque. I think, I don't know. It's part of my, you know, faith journey, and I'm also just getting older. So I'm like, that's a little too young for me. So we'll see. I will try it on and see. If not, I do think it'll be a great selling piece. Next up is another Diane von Furstenberg. This is also a wrap dress. This one just long sleeve, nicer prints. Like I said, wrap dresses are going to add a lot of value. I would guess probably 40 on that, but I'm going to look up the specific style. These are for Joe. This is another Soft Surroundings top, size extra large, so pretty good size. Also pretty true to the season because it's like kind of, well, I guess it's not flannelly. It almost feels linen-y, but it is long sleeve. Kind of looks like flannel, so I feel like we could get away with it for the season. It has this cool zip back, Plus it's pink, which is a very trendy color right now. So I feel pretty good about that one. I would guess 30 to 35 on the soft surroundings, but I will do a style search. All right, and then this last one is an interesting brand that I've just started learning about, and I thought I would share it with you guys. The brand is Varley, V-A-R-L-Y, and this just felt so super substantial, so I picked it up and looked into it. I have sold this brand before. I can't remember in what context, what the item was, how much it went for, but I just remember the brand not having the best sell-through rate, but that some of the pieces were going for a lot, so risking it. So when I saw this again, I was like, let me look it up. Same situation, not 100% sell-through rate, but the ones that are selling can go for a lot. I checked Posh. I think this is going to sell on Posh. This brand is pretty popular over there. It's a really nice athletic wear brand. It is expensive. This is a really nice thick teddy coat, which is very trendy right now. So like deep pile Sherpa feeling. Purple, full zip, kind of cropped and boxy, oversized, all the trendy things. And I think I'm actually going to list this one kind of high at like maybe $50 plus. But yeah, good style teddy coats if you see them. Definitely worth looking up in a lot of brands, and also that brand Varley sometimes can be good if you're willing to sit on it. Like I said, it is a little bit of a risk for me, but sometimes I just want to like learn about a brand, so I'll pick something up knowing that the 100% sell-through rate's not there, but have enough factors that I feel confident that if I price competitively, it'll sell. And it helps me to kind of learn about the brand, learn about the buyers of the brand, like what keywords work and things like that. So some things are just a learning educational experience, but that's all I have for this thrift haul for you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. I do have a lot more. Like, I wish you guys could see. There's just stuff everywhere that I still need to process from that trip. It was a good trip. Found a ton of stuff. It was totally worth it. But now I've got to process it. So I'll continue sharing these thrift hauls with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you guys are just as excited as I am about some of the new adventures coming up. And I hope that some of you guys will join if you feel like it's right for you. But link to all that will be down below. And if not, I'll see you guys in the next thrift haul here on YouTube. Thanks so much. Bye.